Sean Dyche is out. Sol Campbell is in. The Burnley Master League is about to begin. This is what you voted for, guys. This is going to be a hard road. Let's take on the challenge of making Burnley great. Yo, guys, what's going on? This is Yorkiemann, and welcome to episode number 1 of this Burnley Master League. And we could not be more modded than we are. This is the most mods. I have got 422 gigabytes worth of mods in this game. It doesn't get more modded than this. It genuinely does not get more modded than this. Now, we are taking over at Burnley, of course. Sol Campbell is, anyway, regardless. Let's see how we get on. You guys picked Burnley. This is going to be extremely tough. Thanks for picking Burnley. God, man, this is going to be hard. Now, there is a vote going on the channel at the moment whether we should play Fuma or whether we should just play normal. As you do. Normal. What is normal anymore on this? But whether you should play normal. And I would prefer to not play Fuma. Simply because when eFootball comes out, swapping between Fuma and normal is going to be very difficult. But you guys want Fuma, we're going to play Fuma. It's all about what you guys want. Now, we're going to take a look at the squad. But before we do any of that, make sure to smash the subscribe button, boys, for more Master League content on the channel. And, of course, going forward, as well as hitting the like button and leave comments and feedback on this video. It will help it get seen by more and more people. And just let me know what you think. Burnley, I wasn't expecting to be chosen, but I'm gutted that they did because it's going to be really tough. Let's look at the squad. Now, we are using a mod that, of course, changes players' ratings. It makes things more realistic. It also means that young players will grow a lot more. Weirdly, everything is shown as PlayStation, even though I'm using an Xbox controller. I don't know why, but we got Nick Pope, 84 rated. Tarkowski, 84 rated. Tarkowski is going to be important. Not the greatest of faces, but we do now have more faces than we did before. And, you know, it's not too bad. Dwight McNeil, 21 years of age. He's going to be the key player in this team without a doubt. And it does look like he will improve even more as time goes on. So young players' potential should just be more and better in this. Anyway, Ben Mee, 31. I mean, he's getting on a little bit. We will notice this. Look at the team. It is getting on a little bit. Dwight McNeil is the youngest player we've seen already. But we had this at Marseille. So Ben Mee. We've got Jack Cork, Chris Wood, striker, target man. Goodmanson as well. Now, there are updated transfers, but only updated as far as I could get. I didn't want to hold this series off anymore, so they're updated up until... I can't remember. Lukaku's at Chelsea, though, so it is quite updated. We've got Wayne Hennessy, who probably won't play much. Ashley Westwood, James Rodriguez. Again, you're noticing a theme. We're very old up top. 29, 31, and 31 for the strikers. Matt Loughton, 31. Long, 30. Stevens, 31. It doesn't get better, boys. We're really old. Brownhill, 25. Again, there's some faces that aren't in, which is a shame. We've got Charlie Taylor, 27. So he's decent for the future. So is Brownhill, to be fair. And I think Brownhill will probably still grow quite a bit. Maybe. It seems like he's steadying out in his potential. Eric Peters, 32. Phil Bardsley, 35. Mateus Vidra, 28. Norris, 27, but I mean the backup goalkeeper doesn't matter. Now we've got Nathan Collins, I think it is, who's 19. That's a terrible face. Mbongo, never heard of him. He's a Swedish striker, goal poacher, 21. Driscoll Glennon. So there is some younger players that you'll see. These wouldn't have been in the team. We got Narty as well. Richardson, 17. So he could have really good potential, I reckon, if we used him. Yeah, he could have really good potential, growing very quickly. Gomez Mancini as well. 19. We've got Thomas, 19. So we do have some young players. There is some like youth talent here, but yeah, we're pretty old, right? We're pretty old. The real mainstay players are old. Let's see how much money they've given us. I'm not expecting it to be a lot. I don't know if money's improved in this. So we've got 24.38. It's not a bad budget and 38,000 on the salary, but the salary is definitely going to hurt us a little bit. Now, if I'm being correct, I should probably sign Maxwell Cornet from Lyon. As of course, they signed him in real life, but the big question could be how much he's going to cost. And his wages are too high. His market value is very high as well. I'm not sure we can afford him, boys. I would like to sign him because they signed him in real life, but I mean, the reality of us making this kind of transfer is going to be very slim. I'm going to add him to the listed players for now, but I don't think we'll be able to do that kind of business in season number 1. With the money we've got, it's probably going to make life very difficult. Now, the youth team matters. There's actual youth players in this that are more than good enough to bring up. and we won't see fake players coming through. So this is really cool. Now, these are young players from other teams in real life. There's just a huge selection of them here, but I'd definitely like to sign some of these. I think it'd be decent to bring some up and nurture them and see how they get on. This guy, Javier Amashi, I'm sure I've heard of him before, but these guys should grow pretty well as well, if we're being honest. So I do intend to bring players from this youth system up. Let's look at what position we really need. Left back is one of them because we're very old at left back. I've got a whole host of strikers, but I mean, they are old. I think we're going to have to play 4-4-2. I think Vidra has left the club in real life, so I might list him. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure Vidra has left in real life. We don't really have any cams, so it looks like, it genuinely looks like 4-4-2. We could do with central midfielders at the moment, from what I'm noticing here. We're okay at left back, although we're old there. And we're okay at right back again, although we're old there. And we're fine at centre back for now. So really, we'll be central midfielders. Let's see if we've got any in the youth team. Nico Gonzalez. Appelkamp. That's gonna be hard for us. Why can't they just give me normal names? I think we're gonna sign Nico Gonzalez. 69 rated already. We do need another centre mid. So I think we're gonna sign Nico Gonzalez on the dotted line. 7,200 in salary. So I'm not really taking too much off us. Maybe we sign another cam, but I don't think we're going to play with a cam. We might sign Nico Serrano, who I am actually a huge fan of. We will bring in Nico Serrano as well. It's nice to have the two new players in, but this is what they reckon we should be playing, or at least what Burnley play in real life. So I might give this a go, but it is kind of a mixed up 4-4-2. I'm not sure it's going to leave us too wide open with those wingers pushed up. But if this is what they're playing in real life, this is what the game recommends. So basically, all formations are put in. So like with Clashman's, similar situation. All teams should have formations, which should add a real breath of fresh air to this Master League. Genuinely should really spice it up. So I'm actually really excited to see how that works for us. This formation might work for us. I think we'll play this for the opening game of the season and just see how we get on with it. I am intrigued how we're going to do out wide. So we're going to bring in Nico Serrano. We need more wingers, really. We're probably going to have to sign a winger. Winger suggestions in the chat, boys. We're going to have to sign... Nico can play left, so that, I mean, that's some rotation, but we need something there on the right. You'll also notice as well that team chemistry is decent at the start as well. It's... The whole mod set, I will link down below. I'll put it in the description. So if you want some of these mods, I would recommend doing it. I bit the bullet and bought an external hard drive for this. So yes, the load speeds are a bit slower, but this is the most complete all-in-one mod set I've ever seen. And it is relatively easy, although time-consuming, to put together, to put into action. Seems to be no weird pre-season as well with this, which I kind of like that. We should quickly get straight into the first game of the season here in this first episode, which I want to do because I want to see how it feels. Now, I'm not quite sure why we've got this cutscene for youth players, but we will take it. A youth player signs on the dotted line. I think this is Nico Serrano. Could be Gonzalez, though. Will it tell me at the bottom of the screen? It's told me absolutely nothing. It's lied to me. We know nothing. Well, some offers in instantly here. Quick and fast. So Nico Gonzalez joins up. So does Nico Serrano. So the double Nico is what we've got there. We've got an offer here for Wow, that's a big bid. That is a big bid for Tarkowski, to be honest with you, from Palace. See Patrick Vieira there now. I'm going to end that negotiation, though. He's our best centre-back by a country mile. And then we've got Ashley Barnes and Rodriguez, who I'd actually like to use Season 1 and see how both get on. I don't intend to really let many go Season 1, or at least in the first window, because... you know, the window's done in real life now and those players haven't gone. This is a new term here with Sol Campbell, but I think we will keep both those boys for now. I think we'll keep all three strikers. We have got some scouting back. Siniestra could be extremely good. Question would be price and budget. Wow, Ezekiel is extremely cheap. Young right-wing Brazilian playing in the J-League. 22. I'm sure he's probably got potential. Wow, is he so cheap? He is, though, isn't he? And also, Merlini's pretty cheap as well. 77 rated. He could be an option. He's very quick as well. Good acceleration, good speed. Ball control's decent. Dribbling's good. Tight possession's good. Big question is his balance is 84 as well. He could be very good. We do need someone on the left and we need someone on the right. Now, Siniestra would be my favourite. But if we're being honest, I think he'll cost a fortune. Ezekiel, I think we definitely go in for on that right-hand side. The club is open to the idea of selling him as well. He's got a good impression with us. I see no reason why we don't pick him up. Now, there's still the release fee issue, but I don't think that will ever go. We'll offer that deal and we'll see if we can get Ezekiel in. What a steal he'd be at right wing. The other scout has recommended Ryan Woods. Also, Nino Paribia. He's too old, though. Definitely too old. And Lenz, I mean, we're already older at fullback. Lenz could be good. He's a defensive fullback, though. And I kind of do like my fullbacks to have a bit of pace. But maybe in this Burnley formation, he could work. We'll keep him there. He's on the list. I'm not too sure about Woods, though. I don't like the idea of another DM, although I do like the idea of signing a good player from the Championship. I don't want to do too much in the window. I always find myself, one, not wanting to do too much in the first window, and two, wanting to get your guys' feedback on what you potentially think we should do. We'll see if we can get Ezekiel in here, though. We really are short on wingers. And there we go. The deal is going to be done and dusted. Ezekiel will be the first signing of this window. Does leave us with very little on the salary budget, but it is what it is. We have got an offer here for Stevens from Nottingham Forest. It's a bit low, though, isn't it? And it is a position that we're extremely short of. I'm going to reject that. I think until we can bring more centre mids in, I really can't afford to let any go. Now, there are going to be some loans I think we can do, though. I did my age old as well with Vidra, going through these loan deals, and I just put Vidra on the list of players. I do that every time. I always add listed. Vidra will give us a wage budget back, of course, as well, if we let him go. There we go, then we'll push on into our first game of season number 1 here against Wolves. As Sol Campbell, the man himself, starts G'ing up the squad. Hopefully, we can have a good performance in this one. It is on, at the moment, we're on top player and 12 minutes. I will push it back up to Superstar, I think it is. Yeah, Superstar, after we get used to Fuma again. It's been a few weeks, obviously, since the Marseille save. I want to kind of get used to it again. I still think we're going to struggle on top player. Here we go, then. For this one against Wolves, this will be the starting 11. They've got a really good team. They must have loaned Curtis Jones as well in this window. So their team's just got even better with him playing at cam because he's so good on the ball. This is going to be tough. No Ruben Neves starting for them today, which is a little bit of a surprise for me. They do have some players I'd love, like maybe Daniel Podence. Maybe we could go in and get Patrick Catrone up top. He could definitely be an option for us as well. I never thought about that. Out Nuri as well at left back. This will be our starting 11. We've got a few players not really up for the game, but Tarkowski and Long as the centre backs. Loughton right back. Taylor left back. Stevens as the DM. Jack Cork centre mid. Dwight McNeil left wing. And I think Dwight McNeil will pretty much play every single game physically possible for the team this year, because he's basically the best forward-thinking player that we've got in the team. So here we go then. Start of a new season. Back on Fuma. This is definitely going to be difficult for me to get to grips with again, if I'm being honest. But we will get there. The pitch is looking nice. And hopefully, we can have a good opening day result. Play that on to Chris Wood. Is he strong enough? He is strong enough. He's going to find Ashley Barnes, is it not? My eyes lit up then. I thought that was going to be a great opening moment. Now, I'm not expecting us season 1 to be able to dominate possession. But that's where I want us to get to be. I want us to be a good footballing side, of course. But yeah, I'm not expecting that season number 1. Ashley Barnes now. Done really well there. Going to fire off a shot as well. Miles wide. There we go. The manual shooting in full swing to get this game underway. Well, they're going to cause us problems here. Out wide, I reckon. Adama Traore down that right-hand side, as well as Semedo. They're going to be a handful to deal with today. I'm fully prepared for it. Corner kick now for Wolves here early on. What they can do with it. And whipped it in. Long will get to it. Chris Wood will be able to break away. Just play that on now to Goodmanson. Is there a break on? There might be. Goodmanson. Back across. Oh, that's not the ball I wanted. I wanted Chris Wood to take that on. A little bit of frustration there. A little bit of bad coordination between the two. Adama's done great there. This is good play and a great shot. What a save from Pope. I didn't expect the shot to be fired off there from, I think it was Jimenez. What a hit this is. Gets himself in a great position. What a save that is from Pope. Play it up the field there to Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil will knock that one on to Stevens. Stevens has taken that really well, but it's not really his position where he can score from, is it? Anyone but Stevens there. He's got about 5 pace. And I never stood a chance. And that ball to Dwight McNeil has been on twice now. Chris Wood picks that up. He'll play it on to Dwight. Dwight's going to fire that one across. Yeah, Goodmanson was charging. It wasn't a good ball in, was it? I think I probably should have gone with the early cross there, to be honest. Damn, I'll whip that one in. Long's there in the box, though. Oh, I can't get it to Wood, which is a shame. Oh, that's great play. And surely, I thought it would have been 1-0 Wolves. Fantastic link-up play there. Jimenez holding his man up perfectly. They've got themselves another corner. They do with it. We've actually dominated possession. Well, dominated. We've had a little bit more possession than they have. Yet to really do anything with it. Taylor can't do anything there. Oh, they'll fire off the shot. Cork gets in the way. Taylor, again. Cork trying to get in the way. And in the end, they will fire it home. Number 4. Who's number 4 for Wolves? But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's Curtis Jones. As if they've given him number 4. Curtis Jones will make it 1-0 to Wolves. It's kind of expected as they celebrate actually in concrete. I mean, they've been the dominant side here. It's just frustrating. I felt like we'd done enough defensively. He just managed to get himself enough space here, didn't he, to get the shot off. That's a good shot. Good finish. Oh, they've made it 2 just like that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Great ball into him. And there we go. 2-0 Wolves. And this is exactly what we didn't want to happen. This is exactly what we didn't want to happen. I mean, there's nothing we could do about this. The ball in is good. Don't get me wrong. There we go. One-time hit. Boom. Goal. I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. Well, they've come out with a statement. And I thought teams would play very differently because of the new settings. But it's been a rough start here for us, hasn't it? A rough start. Can we get one back? We can't if we can't find Ashley Barnes. Oh, look, Stevens might pick this up. And then Stevens might fire this in towards Ashley Barnes, but there's someone there. Goodmanson. Oh, it's a terrible pass. Again, I've got to relearn Fuma, and that's the problem here at this stage, boys, is just getting to grips where if you played Fuma, it's not easy. And getting to grips with it, and getting to grips with your team and what they can do, what they're capable of, isn't easy either. And that's exactly the position I'm in now. Wood now fires off the shot. He's pulled it just beyond the goalkeeper. That is better, though, from us. That is a million times better. Slowly just getting a foothold in the game. Slowly getting a foothold in the game. It's a good layoff from Barnes, and I tried to pull it into that far corner. There we go, half-time, and thoroughly deserved lead for Wolves, to be honest with you. We've been very lacklustre, leaving much to the imagination at the moment. But I knew that was how it was going to be at the start of this save. 1, getting used to Fuma again, and 2, getting used to Burnley. Yet to have a shot on target. Wolves 6 shots, all 6 on target. Wolves will have a free kick now. What they can do, putting this ball in. Cork will come away with it. Wood will collect it. Again, the big issue that I've got here is I've got no pace. I've got no pace, and as much as you don't want pace to be huge in a game, it's quite important. And we've got none in this Burnley team. Absolutely none, really, apart from Dwight McNeil. We will be able to put a ball in here, and these probably are situations that we should be dangerous in. And he went all the way through and then cleared in the end. Oh, Dharma now. He's got so much pace. Bags of it. Oh, that's beautiful. He thoroughly deserved the goal there. Did Jimenez? He'll be devastated by that. The defenders just seem to just stop and stand still. I'm going to make some subs because he's clearly not working. We'll bring on Ezekiel. Bring off Goodmanson. Also going to bring on Westwood. Not that Stevens has been bad, actually. He's just a bit tired. Well, we're slowly hitting the realms of it's now or never. Oh, Ezekiel's going to win a free kick there, surely. He's already looking like he's going to have the footwork we need to do well out wide. And this isn't a bad free kick position. We went close early. There we go. Cork's going to loft this one in again. We went close earlier. This time it wasn't enough on it, was there? No, to Chris Wood. Knocks it onto Ezekiel. Tries to fire it into Barnes. Barnes will get to it, will he? He nearly gets to it. I think he got a touch on it as well. Ezekiel now. Ezekiel still. Ezekiel, fire that one across. We just can't find anybody in the box. Oh, Barnes knocks that onto Wood. Oh, he fires off the shot. That was more like it. We've grown in the game, actually, to be fair. It's not been a complete washout. They scored 2 goals back-to-back, which was difficult to deal with. But apart from that, I felt like we played a little bit of our part. We just need to get used to playing a different style of football, I think. And I tell you something, Ezekiel, when he came on that right-hand side, he's a much better dribbler of the football. I expected it to be hard. To be honest with you, I thought we might get beaten by more, especially when we went 2 down. I thought it was going to be even more difficult. Now, you boys already know that you've made this task extremely hard for me because we've got no pace or anything like that in this team. So it's been made extremely difficult. What a shock. Messi wins Europe's best player. Can't believe that's happened. That's crazy. Another bid for Tarkowski, this time Frankfurt. He's going nowhere, Frankfurt. We're going to need him this season. I think we're going to have to be really good. Really good defensively. And then hope to hit those balls long and get opportunities. We grew into the game, though, honestly. We got better and better as it went on. I've got a little bit of confidence that for the second match, we will be taking on Newcastle, we can have a bit of a better performance by changing some of this stuff as well. I went wing rotation again. I think having players out wide consistently is so important. Here we go, then. Game number 2 of the season. This is going to be a starting lineup. Ezekiel's going to come in straight away. He felt really good when using him in the last game. So I think, to be honest with you, as many games as possible I can give him, I will do. The problem with Gudmundsson is he's not as good on the ball. He's not as good as a dribbler. And he's not as quick. And there's one thing we're really lacking in the team, and that is speed. Now, this will be difficult. I always struggle against 3 at the back. And we've got to keep a real eye out today on Callum Wilson and Alan St. Maximum. They're going to cause us some problems. It'd be nice to get a win on the road instantly. I'm not going to lie. Rodriguez now. Lift that one into Wood. Tried to take it down as well. We'll win a free kick, actually. Very early in a good position. We're going to have to go long a lot. And it's not something I'm used to, but it's something I want to get used to. And we're going to have to go long a lot with this Burnley team for now, at least, because we just don't have that mobility. We don't have that pace at the moment. And we're not going to have it for at least 1 or 2 seasons, I don't reckon. Now, I don't know how good McNeil is at taking them. He's all right. I'm not sure I'll be able to score this, to be honest. Let's give it a real good go. I don't think I've hit it with enough power. Just get caught on the wall. I thought we were going to win that back. We would then. He can do a lot. He can turn his man inside out. That's what he can do. And he does turn his man inside out. Tries to fire it into the box for a goal. He's going to be all important this season, I think, is Ezekiel. It's already feeling that way. And this is a big problem. And Ben Mee doesn't just quite do enough. And it's put wide. This is our issue. All it takes is one breakaway with that man, Alan St. Maximum. And I think for the rest of the game, I'm probably not going to press. I'm probably going to sit. Well, there they come again. Again, going to stand off. Can't let him get that shot off, though, to be honest with you. Miguel Almiron on a kick now for Newcastle. I wouldn't mind a corner kick or 2, you know. Some of the players we've got in the team, some of the strikers we've got. Charlie Taylor there, we'll get to that. And Jay Rodriguez can bring it away. And he'll bring it away quite well. And I'll tell you what, we've got Ezekiel running forward. I'm going to play it into him now. I'm going to play it into Brownhill. Brownhill will fire off a shot. She'll at least sting the goalkeeper's arms. Dwight McNeil. What can he do? He needs help. He's going to cut that inside to Chris Wood, who fires it, and it's blocked. Can Rodriguez get onto it? He can. Ezekiel will instead. He'll pull that back to Brownhill, and it was just a wrong move from Ezekiel. A bit back and forth here at the moment. Ben Mee wins it back now. He'll dink that one forward to Chris Wood. Chris Wood finds Brownhill. Brownhill with the shot. He's blocked again. Jack Cork collects it. Brownhill is everywhere on this pitch. He's going to play every single minute of every game if he keeps playing like this. There we go. Half time. 0-0. Bit of a stale game so far, hasn't it? Bit of a stale game so far, but that's what we want. Smash and grab football this season, boys. We're just going to have to hope for an opening where we get the goal. They've had a lot of chances, though. Well, out in there. I'll fire that out wide to Dwight McNeil. And this is where we need to be good. Oh, Dwight McNeil's been brilliant. The ball in's not bad. Oh, he gets a deflection on it. That is fantastic defending. I don't know who managed to get a touch on that, but that is unbelievable defending that. Whoever got that touch on the ball there. As the game goes on, plays into our hands. That ball into Chris Wood. Surely he's been brought down there. There was a coming together of players, and I'm not sure about that. I'm a little bit frustrated. I thought that could have easily been given as a foul. Maybe I'm just asking for stuff, though, that we don't really deserve. Rodriguez tries to knock it onto Wood. Wood will try and get onto it. We're becoming a threat. Rodriguez. He's found Wood. Wood can turn, can he? Oh, he can't. Again, if he just has that little bit more of a turn of pace. We're familiar doing that kind of move with your Amchuk. Wood on the ball. Oh, he's done really well there to turn his man. Oh, Chris Wood's done really well there. Chris Wood! Oh, the shot's going to land to Brownhill. Oh, it's deflected for a corner. Our first corner of the game. Really picking up the pace this second half now. Sol's fuming. Well, let's see what we could do from the corner. I'm edging towards substitutions. But you still want to give these boys the opportunity to have a chance, don't you? You know? Ezekiel now. Oh, it's free kick, obviously, all day long. I think Ezekiel might be doing this most of this season. And that's winning us free kicks. We've got some tired leads. Nico Serrano coming on for Ezekiel. I would rather not be taking off Ezekiel, I'll tell you that. But he's knackered. We're also bringing on Richardson up top, the youngster. Let's see what we can do from this position. That's a good ball in for Jack Cork to score the first goal of this Burnley Master League. Let's go, baby. Jack Cork with the goal here. And I told you, boys, smash and grab this season. Smash and then grab. And that is exactly what we're doing right now. Set pieces are key. Dwight McNeil's delivery is key. And the header from Jack Cork is superb. Well, more of that, boys. More of that. Now Newcastle have to fight their way back in. And at the moment, I feel like we've been the better team this second half. I said it before. I said we come out and we feel much better this second half. We feel like we're creating a lot more. Obviously, I'm still looking for that long ball forward. This is the way we now play our football, but I'm finding the right movement. I'm finding the right spaces as well to just drop it into. I think he must be coming from an offside situation there. But we're finding the right spots to drop the ball into now, which is causing Newcastle a lot of problems. There comes Almiron with a shot. Oh, and it dipped. Pope didn't catch that cleanly, did he? That wasn't ideal. Taylor now will just fire that one forward. Just get it out of our area, to be fair. Well, there they come now, Newcastle again. Got to stop them putting that ball in, Taylor. Stop them putting that ball in. He's done a really good job up until he gets turned. Oh, Brownhill can't do anything about it. We don't block it. Come on, Ben Mee. You've got to block that. And Almiron makes it 1-1. Such poor defending here. Taylor, I think, has to do more when he comes out to his player. I really do. And then this just has to be blocked from Ben Mee and saved by Pope. I'll tell you something, if there is going to be a winner, it's going to be for Newcastle. All the rest of this half of football has been all them. And of course it lands to them. And Pope will save it. Well, we haven't had any possession in the final third. Every ball up has not been headed, which is frustrating because in the first half, every ball forward was being headed. Is there an opportunity here? Rodriguez plays that forward to Richardson. Richardson, then back out to Nico Serrano, who tries to fire it in towards Dwight McNeil. And his ball in just wasn't there, was it? It just wasn't good enough. There we go, lads. Full-time whistle, and frustrating, really. We defended so well all game to then give Miguel Almiron that kind of space in the box. And the most frustrating part is the fact the goalkeeper one should have saved it, and Ben Mee should have blocked it instead of doing that silly little kick out. But we do have our first goal of the season coming from a set piece. And it was quite an even game in the end. We're going to have to play that kind of football all season. I'll smash and grab and get the points where we can. This is going to be a difficult one. I knew as soon as Burnley was chosen, like if I'd have been given Southampton, Norwich, just some of the other teams have some pacey, talented players. And this is nothing against Burnley, but the style of football they play does not favour football games. And I've got no pace whatsoever. Oh, frustrating. We'll find ourselves in 14th, though. And I think a big issue was when we had to bring Ezekiel off. I feel like Nico didn't really offer us anything on that wing. And he's not gonna while he's so young. He's going to have to wait until he grows a little bit. We need more, I think. I think we need some more bodies in, or else I'm probably going to have a real tough time. There is some more suggestions. It's all going to be about price. Dyche now. What's he got to offer? He's playing in the second division of French football. I mean, he wouldn't cost that much. And then the key thing for me here is he could be the man. 76 dribbling, which isn't great, but he's got 87 speed, 92 acceleration, and 79 balance. Dyche in League 2, if that's what they call it, could be the guy that we need, if I'm being honest. He's 24. He might still grow a little bit. Yeah, he might actually still grow a little bit. I think he could be the guy we need. I do like Wesley's side as well, because he's quick, and he's got the dribbling and the balance. He's much better on the ball. Would he cost more on the wages? No, he wouldn't. Maybe Wesley Side could be the guy that comes in because he could play up top and out on the wing. I don't know. I'm in between. I'm going to let you guys give me some feedback and kind of let me know what you think we should do. But I think my biggest issue at the moment is I don't have much output going forward. Ezekiel's going to be good for us, but I kind of need a little bit more. I need a little bit more pace out there. And someone who could just, you know, I could pick the ball up and dribble with. we got that free kick because of Ezekiel's dribbling. We've got an offer as well from Borussia Mönchengladbach for Matthias Vidra, which we're just going to straight up accept because I think he's left in... I'm sure he's left in real life. I'm sure he has. And if he hasn't, he's left now anyway. It does give us plus 24,000 on the wages, on the salary budget, and a bit of cash to play with. And we're going to need to use that now. After getting to use the team a little bit, if we are to get mid-table, I need some better talent on this team. And more importantly, I just need a bit of pace. I need a bit of pace. Someone on the ball that can run. We don't really have anyone from midfield that can bring the ball forward as well. So it's kind of about pumping the ball wide at the moment. Maybe a change of formation. We'll see. We'll stick with it as it was. I was happy with the Newcastle game. Apart from the dying embers, I felt like we played well. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's good to be back playing. Again, I don't want this first season to be easy. It's going to be a very difficult one. We're probably going to have some poor results all round, all throughout the season. It's what I'm expecting. One, being back on Fuma. Two, this Burnley squad just does not suit how I would usually play Pez. So I like it. It's going to be a challenge, boys. We might actually find ourselves in a relegation battle. We'll certainly be counting the points as we go along. But anyway, if you're new around here, please smash that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well and leave comments and feedback on the video. Let me know. When you're thinking about signings, you can think about players that we may want to sign in the future. Remember now, everyone's got different ratings. Everyone's got different values. And young players actually progress. Some young players that you wouldn't have thought doing well last time or in previous saves will do well in this save. Thank you, guys. I will see you in the next episode. I'm away this weekend, so I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for your feedback.